What is good, Lottery Stocks fan? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have a lot of stuff to cover with AMC as well as GameStop, and we're going to jump directly into the charts. I want to bring up what it's showing for Max Payne on GameStop for the options chain, talk about some things happening with AMC on the fundamental side, politics, and how it's affecting the overall market. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some additional plays that I will be watching. So watch until the end, like the video for me, I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel and have post notifications on. AMC trading at $5 even, down 0.2% on the day. This is prior to the June run-up in which we have been tracking the very bottom priced in down here, in which you see down here, yellow cycle, green cycle with a major spike in the chart, yellow cycle, green cycle, major spike in the chart, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, okay? This is what you're seeing right now on AMC, and I'm going to explain to you where this thing is going to go. Again, I want to preface if this then that, and I said it multiple times. AMC is about to get, now I'm going to give you the bullish factor first. AMC is about to catch anywhere between $4.95, in which we've already tested, and $4.30. Okay, if AMC closes under $4.30, then we're going to be tracking something different, in which if that does happen, you're likely to be tracking the prior run-up before the January run-up, and that this recent spike in the chart was nothing. Okay, that is the bear case scenario. If AMC closes under $4.30 at all, that is the bear case scenario, and I'll talk about what might happen in a future video if that does happen. However, based on this cycle in the red zone, AMC breaks this resistance, comes up a little bit, scales down to test this ascending trend line right here, this ascending support trend line. Same thing, this ascending support trend line, AMC has come down to test it. Okay, AMC has come down to test it, in which it should hold right here and get a massive move up, in which you saw in this chart right here. All right, it'd be a slow grind for about a week, and then a nice large pop, in which we have been saying this last trading week before a move up, because I gave that T minus 13 days. GameStop is very similar, but before we jump into the charts, options Max Payne for GameStop is showing $555, but it was just another glitch because after refreshing the page, it changed right over to $25.50. But we saw some glitches yesterday that we talked about as well over on Fintel and dilution tracker, so on and so forth. GameStop, very dangerous, broke below the macro wedge that we have drawn out and broke below $25, but it never closed under 25 from which I'm seeing right now. We have today to get above 25 and close, in my opinion. This is what we're tracking: red, green, blue, orange, red. Red, green, blue, orange, red cycle, which was not supposed to last as long as this. You can see the red cycle right here, where GameStop started scaling higher. This was technically the scale higher in the green cycle, and now you're getting this flush down. As of right now, GameStop is looking like it's in the bear case scenario just because it broke out of the bottom of this wedge, in which it did back here after the green cycle. Overall, it didn't have the run up that we wanted it to see. It got capped out under $30, and it faked a lot of people out. As of right now, the one thing I will say is, where is Roaring Kitty? Once Roaring Kitty comes out and does something, this changes what's happening with the algos, and that's what we need essentially. Now, you do have other things coming up. You have that T plus 35, you have Ethereum ETFs being approved, you have banks, issues with banks, swaps, so on and so forth. So this TA, just take with a grain of salt as of right now. I do still hold my shares and calls on GameStop. Now, box office. Twisters whips up huge storm with record 80.5 million domestic opening. AMC has had movies back to back to back doing extremely well, and this is going to be good for the company overall. Also, according to Reddit users, AMC is a very undervalued stock, and Yahoo Finance is now putting that on the radar, which is surprising, right? The media likes to be right. AMC, one of the largest theatrical exhibition companies in the world, with 950 theaters and more than 10,000 screens during the first quarter of 2024, beat expectations by 19% for EPS, so on and so forth. You go down the line. Apparently, AMC having a $5.95 price target with an upside of 18%, and is one of the best undervalued stocks to buy now. Now, this price target is very important because it's actually one that I'm watching. If AMC bounces at this level, holds between 495, 465, 430, right? Bounces at any point between those levels, I'm watching 585. That's a crucial level. I'm watching 585, come back down, base again, right around 550 before mooning higher. Now, what the hell is happening? This is so weird, right? Joe Biden dropped out. Now he's endorsing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee for the 2024 presidential election. Then you have Gary Gensler tipped to resign in 2025 after Biden exits. I'm not sure what's happening. It's also being reported that Director of Secret Service Kimberly Chettle to resign as soon as Monday. All that aside, drop your tinfoil hat theories in the comments down below. Donald Trump said Kamala Harris will be easier to defeat than Joe Biden. He could be bluffing here. Who knows? But he basically had a landslide on a senile old man, and now he's saying Kamala will be easier to beat. Now, I'm bringing this up because this affects the overall market. The SPY is up 0.46%, trading at 551.50, came all the way up to almost 555, 554.30-ish. And Friday, we entered calls. We made a little bit of money on those, about 60% in Discord or so. Very easy to see. SPY bouncing off of the bottom of this channel, which it doesn't like to stay down there in a bull market. We're sitting in this zone. Once SPY closes above 555.50, I think we get another bullish move up to the top of the channel. As of right now, it's too whipsawy up and down to say whether or not the SPY is going to move higher or move lower. But what I can tell you is if the SPY wanted to move lower, you're watching a bottom of around 546.60 if the SPY decided to flash lower. If it wanted to move up on weaker volume, 555.60. Bitcoin doing extremely well, however. We got what we wanted and we closed above 66,500 this week. Bitcoin is looking more and more bullish day by day. Came down basing off of this level at 66,500. Now still trading at 67,000. Next level I want Bitcoin to break is 69,000 and I want to see it close above that. Now, some additional plays. Tesla is having earnings tomorrow. If you're YOLOing into this, let me know in the comments down below. I know some people are playing calls on Tesla earnings. This could go either way. This is a 50-50 shot. I think if Tesla earnings guidance-wise is good, you're going to see $280, maybe even a wick above or slightly under. If Elon has no guidance here, you're going to see a drop down to 230 on Tesla and potentially even lower. If Tesla comes back into this channel, it's going to look ugly on the macro if it closes under $30 tomorrow or Wednesday. Keep a side eye on Ford. I see a potential trade here with a tight stop loss. Stop loss being around 1350. Ford broke out of a macro descending level of resistance, and it could gap up if Tesla does good on earnings. I think Ford will have a sympathy move here. Nvidia 121.30. We said watch for a move up to around 120, 121. We got all the way up to about 123 on Nvidia. I will be looking to take puts here depending on the momentum, but again, too risky to trade just like the SPY as of right now. Also keep a side eye on Reddit. Just got some good news here, up 5%, trading at 67.95. Overall, chart has been looking pretty decent for Reddit. That is what I got for you guys for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. If you want to come talk with me when the video is done, make sure to get in the Discord. It's the third link under the video. I post my trades as soon as I take them as well. Come make some money with us. The most amazing people are in there. Best vibes. There are no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go. It is a coffee a month, so make sure to join the Discord, guys. And the second link under the video is for Moomoo. It's a free broker in which if you open an account through the link, make a deposit into there, you will start earning up to 15 free stocks, 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash, and more benefits like level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short as a retail trader, and more. So go do that, guys. And the very top link under the video you can see right here is for my custom indicator in which you can attach to your TradingView charts for pattern detection and forecasting. That is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Let's make some money this week. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.